Hi Year 9, I'd like you to welcome you to Social Sciences. The pathways obviously are looking a bit different this year, but hopefully we'll be able to answer some of your questions about what are social sciences, because you haven't encountered us before, because we don't have anything in Key Stage 3. So social sciences are in the Key Stage 4, in Key Stage 5, in Key Stage 4, we have health and social care and child development. In Key Stage 5 we have sociology, we have psychology, and we have health. So welcome to the family. Okay. So what options do I have at Key Stage 4? Well, you have two. Now both are by an exam board called CASH. They are both technical awards, but you could do a technical award in child development, or you could do a technical award in health and social care. Okay, so both level 2, both exactly the same, equivalent to a GCSE, but they are slightly different in their delivery. Okay, what does that mean? So as I've said, both exactly the same as a GCSE, however, we are slightly different because we combine coursework and an exam, and they all come together to build your final grade. So a great option for anyone who prefers to build their grade as they go along, and you're not relying, so we don't study for 2 years and then do everything in that last window as you go into year 11. We've built it as we go along through year 10 and into year 11. And if you are better at coursework than you are in exam conditions, then maybe this is something you really need to consider. However, coursework isn't all a bed of roses. You've got to be organised, you've got to be committed to completing it if you're going to be successful. And then the exam you sit at the end will be based on all the content that you've learned while you've been completing your coursework. So it's important. Coursework is important for two reasons. Firstly, that you need to complete it in a timely fashion, because we need to be getting it done and getting to the moderator. But secondly, everything that you learn, that's how you're going to be questioned for your exam, and that's for both child development and health and social care. Okay, let's talk about child development first. So what will you learn? So in Unit 1, you've got 2 units. Unit 1 explores what it's like to work as a professional with children, so in various different settings. You'll also build your understanding towards the types of settings you might work in, how are they similar, how are they different, and this is going to be assessed through coursework. So we build it up as we go through year 10, and this unit is also supported by COVID depending, by some time in work experience, but I'll explain that if you choose it. Okay, so at the same time you have 3 hours a week of child development. So Unit 1 takes 1 class a week, 1 hour. Unit 2 takes the other 2 hours, and that's going to develop your understanding towards what we call the holistic development. That means the development of the whole child. So we look at how they change and develop physically, intellectually, emotionally and socially. And then we look at the factors, what might affect that, what might change it. And again, this is assessed through coursework, and it's very varied in the things that we do. So we do Unit 1 and Unit 2 in Year 10, and then in Unit 3 we do in Year 11, which is basically you're examined. It's short exam questions in exam conditions. The paper is an hour and a half, and the content is a combination on things that you've learned in Unit 1 and things that you have learned in Unit 2. Okay, so that's child development. Health and social care. Health and social care, you've got 3 units. Again, they are all coursework. So Unit 1 looks at the health and social care sector, who works in the NHS, what role do they play in supporting individuals who require care and support, assessed through coursework. Unit 2 looks at what is professional practice, what is the health and social care practitioner, what skills and qualities would the professional need in this field. So what kind of person needs skills and qualities to be a nurse, and again assessed through coursework. Unit 3 looks at human growth and development through the life stages, so similar to child development, but it looks at how we grow and develop. It goes from conception all the way through to old age, and again this is assessed through coursework. So you have 3 hours of health and social care a week. Depending on how the timetable works out, you usually have 1 unit per teacher, and you get all your coursework done in Year 10. So Unit 4 is the examined unit, and that happens when you move into Year 11, and that's going to be a combination of your coursework from Units 1, 2 and 3, so there's nothing new to learn, which is good. Okay, you can't decide, so I've done you a quick quiz. So if you, A, do you want a career with children when you leave school, or B, do you want a career within the NHS, such as a nurse or physiotherapist when you leave? Do you enjoy being with children, or do you enjoy caring for all people regardless of their age? If you like enjoying teaching children new skills, you'd answer E. And if you find different settings such as care homes, residential units and medicine interesting. So do a quick quiz, circle the ones that you find. If you answered mainly A, C's and E's, I'm going to advise that you take child development. If you've answered mainly B's, D's and F's, then I'm going to advise health and social care. Now you'll notice from your pathways leaflet, we do not advise that you cannot choose health and social care and child development. So you need to choose between the two. Okay? So hopefully to help you, we've set up something in social science called Ask the Ambassadors. You can join our Showbie group. We have got some amazing students in Year 10 and Year 11 who would love to talk to you about each subject. We are passionate about what we do. We take a lot of pride in our subjects, and they can also show you some of the work that they've been doing. So if you are interested in joining child development, you've got 2 Showbie groups here. So the code for child development Showbie is UB34Z. And there'll be students, you can post your questions, there'll be students there to answer them for you. If you're interested in health and social care, you can join our Showbie group J3986. And again, there'll be students waiting to answer any questions that you may have. In addition, do you want to know more about us? We really like our social media in social sciences, so you can follow us on social sciences _DeFerris Academy on Instagram, or at Social Sciences DFA on Twitter. I've put my email address on there, which is ptebs@deferris.com. I'm not always on Trent site. I teach on the sixth form as well, but I'm happy to answer any specific questions that you have if the ambassadors haven't been able to help you. The biggest message I can say, if you're going to look at choosing health or child, is our mission statement: work hard, choose wisely and be kind, because that underpins everything that we do in health and social care and child development. So if you feel that that fits you, you work hard, you choose wisely and you are kind, we would love to see you. Okay, so give us a message, but hopefully you found this helpful. Ask the ambassadors, give me an email, but it's lovely being speaking to you. Take care.